Good morning, Vietnam. Back at it again. And I'll tell you what, during a marathon prep, getting in your lifts is pretty difficult because you're running so much. And when you do have the opportunity to actually go lift, like I did this morning, I was fired up to go lift. Your energy is just freaking dead, man. Not a horrible lift. I got it in. We got the job done. Going for a little sunrise walk. Tell you what, man. Wow. Okay, that last clip I filmed was yesterday morning, and yesterday evening I did my first ever drunk club run, which happens a couple times a year here in Fort Lauderdale. The loop changes, but basically it's a run club, but it's a run. It's an 8-mile loop that we hold a 9-minute pace. You stop every mile, every 2 miles, something like that, at a bar for 30 minutes. And you take shots, you have drinks.
Woo! The silence.
And then you break a couple dance moves on the floor and you run to the next bar. Just enough to start pouring sweat again. A big group of sweaty people running in a bar, hooting and hollering. And then ended the night, got to the last bar around 10 p.m. at mile 8.2 and hung out there for a little bit. Had a blast, but I'm a little banged up from that. And I don't know if it's because I'm like a little sore from the run. You know, I did 14 miles and then 8 miles for that run. And I don't know if I'm sore, if I had too much to drink, probably a combination of both. But that was a blast. That was the first time I've ever mixed running and alcohol together. In the beginning, it was hard. Towards the end, you feel like you're floating. But I will say it is not good for the heart rate, not good for the pace. Definitely not good for recovery. It was so weird, so fun though. But we're back on it today. Back buys a little bit of leg / PT work. Let's get this lift in and get moving and grooving. Well, that was good. Head is still throbbing, but we got the lift in. But I still want to get some steps in because otherwise I will end the day with like 6 steps unless I intentionally go for a walk. And it is absolutely gorgeous out today, so might as well. And honestly, I have 0 regrets from last night. One, it was a workout. I mean, 8 miles, it was way harder than I thought it was gonna be. Now the drinking part obviously is not optimized for recovery, but that's okay because I've realized over my years of training and experiencing life that not every day needs to be perfect, not every moment needs to be optimized. The most important thing is that fitness is improving your life. A lot of people get stuck in the trap that fitness is the only thing. Fitness is all you should care about, and they think that they are better for it to shut everything off and bench a heavier bench, run a faster marathon PR, whatever it is that they're training. They think that makes them a better person, and it doesn't. It oftentimes can lead to a worse overall life. And finding that balance between progressing in the gym and progressing in life, it's difficult, but if you can aim it right, if you can be intentional with your workouts, intentional with your relationships, your planning, your time, you actually can live the best life. I mean, I don't know how to put it. The best life that you can come from fitness, but it also can take a lot of life out of it if that's all you focus on. So what I've done is I actually created a little PDF. I'll link it in my bio. I'll link it in the video description below. and it's free. Just take it as you want it. This whole point of this is because I want to help people. It's not like you got to pay or anything. Download it. It's basically my playbook, my outlook on life, on how to utilize fitness for a better life, a more purposeful life, and a more intentional life. I think it's pretty good. Put a lot of work into it, and like I said, it's free. If you want it, the link is below. If not, carry on with your day. So even though I don't feel the greatest right now, that is fine. That is completely fine. What I always find so funny here in Florida is you'll be in a nice neighborhood and you see a house like that. It's cute, it's old, and then next to it, just a massive modern mansion. You got like old school, new school, and then you go back to next door is like a nice South Florida style home, and then across the street a replica modern mansion being built. Don't get me wrong, every now and then I love a modern house, but there's no character. Come on, you gotta be a little funky. Ooh, 1 mile. I think you gotta be a little funky with your houses. The modern house looks sick at first, and then you realize they all freaking look the same. I feel like you start living in a bunch of modern houses around, it starts to feel like a Truman Show almost, but in the future. Just everything's fake. Iguana, don't run, don't run. Oh, there he is. The Florida rats. There's a massive one here a second ago. I couldn't get the camera out. As cool as I think they are, I've learned that they are overpopulated, and there's more iguanas than there are rats, and I think that's a fact. I'm not even kidding. And you're supposed to kill them, is what I heard, because they're invasive and they're overpopulated, and they ruin plants and gardens and stuff, and they look sick. You can't just kill an iguana. It can't be inhumane, but technically, when you see one, you are supposed to kill it. I don't know how you do that humanely. I think you probably gotta call animal control, but there's a billion freaking iguanas everywhere, so they probably don't do anything. But technically, who's honking? Technically, who honked at me? Brooke ordered ahead the Holy Grail, which we actually haven't had since I think the actual week we moved in here. And it is so gas every time. We just never get it because we try not to eat out. But Laspadas. You never had Laspadas? It's just subs, hoagies, original hoagies. And it's honestly, it's not like crazy, but they're just so freaking good. Wow, I haven't been back here in a minute. Hey, how's it going? Pick it up for Brooke.
Extra sweet pepper.
Perfect, thank you. That is so fire. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you haven't had it, they have small and large. Brooke and I both got a small, and they are massive. I mean, a large is like, I'm trying to think, like you think of a Subway foot long. That is a small. A large would be a Subway 2 foot long, if that makes sense. Fire! All right, let's get back. Let's go to the beach. Beach day. I'm beat up from drunk club last night. Brooke's beat up from her solo party. Now what are we gonna do, Brooke?
Ow, the sand just burned my legs.
It is so hot. Roast and eat Laspadas. Probably take a nap.
This is the hottest sand on earth. Don't come here.
It burns like it
Through my shoes.
through the shoes. You can't escape it. Gosh, the barge is right there.
I signed a petition for nothing.
We need to find the link again and see if they posted an update. Chef Brooke, oh, you already chopped it up. Mine still looks good. Chicken parm for dinner. And
Lemon arugula salad.
lemon arugula salad. This potentially will be the nightcap. We might do something.
You never know.
Probably not. We stayed true to our plan yesterday. Easy night in after that bomb chicken parm dinner, homemade. Brooke, what a great cook. When we hang out, which is basically almost every day, I mean, we live together. When we hang out, we can entertain ourselves forever. I mean, like endless entertainment. And so it makes staying home so easy and so enticing, because it's like, well, I'm not bored. I don't need entertainment because we've got all our fun, just the two of us. And something I struggle with internally is yesterday we were invited to a couple different things, and we ended up just staying home, doing our thing. And I deal with, it's not FOMO. Like if I don't go and it looks fun, I never feel like I missed out, because yeah, I think it comes from a confidence that I don't get FOMO, but I get guilt. They wanted us there. They invited us. They would have loved for Brooke and I to come, and we didn't. And I feel guilty. And I struggle because I'm like, we should go. We were invited. And sometimes you just got to get over yourself, get moving, and you feel better. And sometimes you don't, and you wish you stayed home. And so my rule is, and I track it. I know, if you know me, I actually track it, that once a week, I have to have some sort of social outing. And I did that with that run club. And then yesterday, when debating whether to go or not, I didn't feel the need to, even though I still felt a little guilty. I did my one social interaction for the week. And I know if that box isn't checked for the week yet, no matter day of the week that I check it, I should probably put my pants on, get out of my comfort zone, and go. But once a week, that's all I need. And then other than that, it gives me time to dial in on my spare time. But I do always feel slightly guilty, which is something that I struggle with. And voila, post-run core work, breakfast, a little egg sandwich, yogurt bowl, topping off a 48-mile week, which getting up there from what it had been. Still not too difficult, too time-consuming, too fatiguing, and the build continues on to week 7, I believe. Week 6, 48 miles. Next week we'll get back into the 50s, which tend to be where I just kind of hover at when training's good, not really in a prep, just feeling like running a lot. 50 miles tends to be a comfortable medium intensity for me. So we'll carry on with the prep, and yeah, so gonna put the breakfast down, probably gonna beach today, sit around, and do a little bit of what we did yesterday. Just got a few things to work on, but nothing crazy today. So I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching another one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.